So a little backstory. They were visiting from out of town, renting an Airbnb for the weekend about an hour north of where they live. Let the dog out. Dog got loose. Didn't want to come back to him. So they called for some assistance, and I shot up there. This is the night after he got out. So he had already been out for one night. I'm going on 24 hours now.
Hey, Mike.
Hello there. I found him.
Where is he?
He's over by the Parkway. If you want to, are you still close by?
I'm in the moment by this house, so I just come back.
Okay. Yeah. So this is where we are, right?
The H is where we are.
Yeah. The neighbor's house is across the street here. We might have to go knock on their door at that house there because he's on their property. So the owner went out, got probably within about 50 feet of him. He took off. Instead of following the dog, I assisted the owner getting back to me, which didn't turn out in our favor because then it took another about hour and a half to locate him again for the second location, which is this one here. Can you see the drone and the light?
Yeah.
So I'm directly above him. So our game plan was to have the owner get kind of to the edge of the field. The dog was in the thick stuff on the edge of the field. Once the owner would get to the edge of the field, he was going to try to softly call to the dog and have the dog come to him, which that's what we thought was happening at this point. Dog got up, started moving around. We thought he heard the owner. Unfortunately, when the owner got to the edge of the field and tried getting the dog to come to him, again, the dog bolted. So this is when we realized that dog was not coming to the owner and instead was running directly away from the owner. It was probably about 1 o'clock in the morning at this point, for just over about a mile before slowing down. 1:30 in the morning, we decided to call it quits for the night. We knew the general direction he was heading, where he was going to end up. He was actually heading back towards the Airbnb they were staying at, so we figured we'd call it quits for the night, regroup in the morning, and try again. So this is first thing in the morning. Luckily, we had a sighting just after sunrise, fairly close to the Airbnb they were staying at, only about a half a mile up the street, which was about a mile from where we had seen him the night before. Luckily, he was stationary at this point. The one owner was on the other side of the river. The dog's mother was trying to approach this time, maybe a more subtle voice, but as you'll see, he gets up, starts moving, eventually heading towards the south, which is in the direction of the Airbnb they were staying at, and ended up running directly home to Grandma. Grandma's voice drew him back home. So, safe and sound, a little nick on the paw pad, but on to the next one.